Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
We have already started here. So Jim... Haaland!
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Dzeko,
And he's had a hit! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
He's made sure that's not getting through.
And that was very necessary. And it's been given away.
He's found a way through.
He's one-on-one, surely!
Decent chance!
Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Barcelona leading. That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Barcelona already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, he shapes to shoot! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that is at Zaniolo!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Picked out brilliantly.
That's going up front in a hurry. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Haaland. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Rijkaard.
Batasagi, that's a delicate pass. Serginho. And it's Serginho. Great vision. And he's picked out the run.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Oh, well measured.
Now it's Zaniolo. And he shoots!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Dzeko certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Zanetti.
Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? And he's cut it out. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Reinders. This looks promising.
Diogo Dalot.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a pretty loose pass. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Haaland. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. 5 minutes till the break. Haaland. Real chance! Serginho. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Frankowski. He's in a great position here. That has not gone well. And here's Haaland. And he's lost his man here. Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Zanetti. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're into the second 45. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's shifting through the gears here. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Serginho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, it's
Shoots! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's a quick one. Mbappe. Haaland. Zaniolo. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Dijk. And it's Batasagi. Now it's Dzeko. Wriggles his way through. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rijkaard. Frankowski. And it's Dallo. Oh, that's well spotted. Serginho. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. And Batasagi. Now it's Dzeko. Pressure coming in from all directions. Dzeko. Good ball, good take. Tries a shot! Out to the left it goes. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Saliba. And the return pass. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard. Camavinga. Reinders. Played out to the right. Plays the return pass. That is good alertness. Dzeko. Into the last quarter of an hour. Saliba calmly anticipates. Looking for options for movement. He might be... And Messi! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's given the time to pick a pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Dzeko. He's had it taken off him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Haaland. And claimed it back swiftly.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Messi. Oh, strongly challenged there. Ugarte. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bartasagi. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. Zanetti.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. It's a really well-measured ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
And a shot! And another try! Oh, didn't catch it right. And that's that. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start that they were ultimately made to pay. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play.
Just the goalkeeper tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Hazard plays it short. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Camavinga. And now a sudden chance to counter. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a... Osimhen! Flings in across, big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Guardiola. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Guardiola. That's a throw. Now it's Osimhen. Van Dijk with a definite foul there. Granit Xhaka. Hakimi.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Spread it left. Tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take.
Oh, super.
And a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He is through here. Shot at goal! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Hakimi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Tries to play it through.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Hazard.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well read, nice interception. Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. He's having a go!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Punched away. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Bellingham. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's had a hit! Oh, that's well spotted.
5 minutes till the break.
Osimhen. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Reinders. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Hakimi. No, that was never going to make it.
Has been indicated.
Camavinga and Guardiol. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Could move up a gear here. Nice intercept. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
I'm afraid to tell you
So,
that
all
we're
square at
expecting
half-time,
traffic to be
each side
heavy after
matching the
final
other
whistle
blow for
today.
blow at the break. Second period then underway. Granit Xhaka. Bellingham knocks it into space. Guardiol picks it up out wide. He's found a way through. In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Xhaka. And this is Hazard. Oh, that's nice. Xhaka could try cutting inside here. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Xhaka looking to play it into the box. Chance for a shot! Good effort first time.
Hakimi really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
There's the header! Now, that's another chance. No mistake. And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to...
There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Now this could be a... And he shoots! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's the keeper's ball. Almost an hour gone. Reinders has given away a free kick, and the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Serginho, and it's Reinders. Xhaka cuts out the pass. Stood up well to him there. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Ball's gone out of play. And that's another throw. Zanetti. Corner given. Barcelona have their second corner now. Hazard goes short. Hazard with the delivery. And it's Camavinga. He's played it back. Serginho. That's a little off target. And the counter is on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Osimhen.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And this is Azar. It's Azar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Osimhen. Good take, and is he in? And the finish! All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this.
So this to extend their lead.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
It's a pretty loose pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he finish? It is a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets!
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the... Can he finish? And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
So their 4th quarter of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Vardiol. And it's lofted through here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Yamal. Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Reinders. Now it's Camavinga. Yamal purring through the gears. Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yamal, he's in a great position here. Opts to play it back. Now it's Mbappe. Hakimi. Taken back almost at once. Driving forward. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's on it, can he get away? Delivers with... Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Serginho. Now that looks a decent ball. That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
The action has already started. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That has been slung wide. There's the shot!
Just a whisker away.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Played out wide, played back in. Nice interception, well timed. Simons tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now that's well seen too. Keeper's got good distance on that. And this is Messi.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And he's quick to snatch it back. It's Memphis Depay!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Pass is just off target. Threads one in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Out to the left it goes. Vardiol tries to pass it through. Schuler makes the interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. Memphis Depay! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Shoots! And it's come back out to him. No mistake! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Nicely spread. It's a pretty loose pass. Xavi Simons. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Memphis Depay.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Zanetti. That's been slipped through. That has been cut short.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Serginho. Oh, what a ball! Schüller. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Xavi Simons. Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Kamavic. Can he finish? Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Barcelona were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And the game has already resumed here. Reinders. Picked out, it's Memphis Depay!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Memphis Depay. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Mbappe. And it's Reinders. Vardiol. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Brilliantly cut out. Zanetti. Serginho. Good ball, good take. Danger averted for now. And it's Van Dijk. And Reinders. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Memphis having a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's gone out for a throw-in. The message is clear, none shall pass. Looking for options for movement. It's a good ball out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Chance, surely! It's a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
El rival no lo ha puesto fácil, pero no ha podido con nosotros. Victoria para los nuestros.